What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Danmacho. We have the weekly news. There isn't a huge amount to talk about, but there is one major thing we will need to discuss. And of course, we're going to discuss it in later detail. But let's get into it right now. That is, of course, Familia Rush. Familia Rush is dropping this Thursday. And I know it says, the date says Friday. It is dropping this coming Thursday, so be prepared. Basically, the gist of it, and like I said, we'll cover this in a bit more detail. But this is going to be hilarious. Gremlin times 5. Ogre Killer is effective. So you do want to use Ogre Killer units. We'll talk about that. Light physical attack is also effective. So, allies. Increase physical resistance and magic resistance. Also, allies decrease damage received, type, all, and single target. Look down there. Notice, physical resist is down 30%. Everything pretty much is neutral with the exception of light that's down 60 and water that is up 60. They don't want you using water. Mostly because they know that team is absolutely disgusting. But the light team is foul. Most people have a pretty respectable light team. Even if you got some of the older units, which we'll test that out in Familia Rush after this drops. Mostly even those older units should absolutely be able to crush this. Enemy number 2. Remember, Familia Rush is the one where it's a raid boss. Once you beat one, as a Familia, you move on to enemy number 2. It's not like Royale where you wait a couple days and then the next one opens. Enemy number 2, Hobgoblin times 3. Ogre Killer is effective again. Water Magic Attack is effective. No, it's giving you water now. It's giving you water now. Allies, decrease damage received type single target. Remember, they want you to use AoEs here. And increase strength and guard rate. Not that it's going to matter because your water team is... If you have the anniversary units, your water team is going to annihilate this event. It's going to be hilarious. Physical resist is down. Magic resist is... physical resist is up. Magic resist is down. Correct that. You can see the numbers over there too. Water is down 30%, light is up 40%. They want you to use a magic water team and frankly, an AoE magic water team. And frankly, your AoE magic water team is going to laugh at this. You don't need Ogre Killer. I'm going to promise you with the anniversary team, you will probably be able to just walk all over this event. It's going to be so funny. I'm willing to bet even physical isn't going to be at enough of a disadvantage to deter people who have really phenomenal physical teams. They would just prefer you use, obviously, the new units. But you'll absolutely be able to get some amazing numbers even with a physical team because most of those units from the anniversary have such insane SA bonuses that go to turn 5, 6, whatever. Notice it is 7 turns on this one. Go to turn 5, 6, get a off as as many essays as you can, and then just ruin the event. It's gonna be hilarious. Enemy number 3, Orc Lord. Ogre Killers. Why does this seem like a slime thing? Orc Lord is Ogre Killer is effective. Fire physical attack is effective. They want you to use fire this time. Enemies, remove status buffs. Self, increase strength, and decrease damage received attack all targets. Once again, they want you to use single target on this one. Physical resistance is down 30. Magic resistance is neutral. So magic isn't out the window. They just want you to use physical because that's the new units. Fire's down 50. Water's up 40. Light is up 20. They really want you to use fire here. Everything else is neutral. So you'll be able to pretty much rock this if you have even remotely current teams. Once again, they want you to use the pop idols. I can promise you, with this Familia event, yes, the pop idol units, the brand new units, are going to get major bonuses, but you won't need them to get good numbers. We'll test it out. We'll talk about it. I'll get you all the comparisons for this, and it's going to be tons and tons and tons of fun. So that is going to be a blast. Familia event schedule. Okay, so we are right now in Familia, or we're about to go into Familia Rush. It's going to run until the 22nd. Ultimate Wargame. This is going to lead into Familia Wargame, and Master of Familia Wargame will kick off on the 30th, basically second to last day of the year, and run until the 5th. So it's a really good time if you're not able to get into a Familia for Familia Rush, to start looking for Familias for Familia Wargame. Rush is going to be a hard one to get into. We have done a Familia revamp, though we haven't really been pushing the Familias terribly hard. If you're looking for Familia, join the Discord down below. Even if you don't jump into one of ours, we have other Familias that are able to do recruitment on our Discord as well. You will find a home. I guarantee it. Other events incoming. Record Buster. Record Buster is back, and it's Otarl again, which is interesting. Which, you know, that means you don't need to get rid of strength or magic buffs. He just hits like a truck no matter what. Otarl has become a very interesting and very difficult opponent in difficulty 7 Record Busters. He is, I won't say unpredictable, but it is a huge RNG fest. I won't say I'm looking forward to this, but I do love the challenge. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with this one. But it does look like it is going to be predominantly looking for physical attack units, which would be interesting. Sorry about that. Would be very interesting. So, yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that. So, the pangs of someone who talks with their hands a lot. 7th Zone, of course, is back. Remember, 7th Zone and Wargame are running out tonight, so make sure you take care of those. If you haven't seen it, I dropped a video a couple weeks back on the channel, actually probably about a month ago at this point. The Water Anniversary team still just laughs at this. You could set it up, you could auto-run them, get an easy S clear, and it's a done deal. 7th Zone isn't that big of a deal anymore, but it is a fun place to test some of your units, and equipment crafting, as I predicted at this stage of the game, is absolutely the meta. You have to have fully ascended weapons to get any kind of decent score in most anything. So you really need to be running this every week, even though I know it's been around for a while and everybody's got tons of crafting things. I personally don't even care anymore about getting top 10 scores and all that. It's not really worthwhile. So long as I S clear, I'm golden. And that's pretty much that, guys. Record Buster and 7th Zone and are really the big things coming tomorrow. Familia Rush comes on Thursday. That is pretty much that. That is the news in a nutshell. Like, comment, share. I'll be back with more Danmachi for you guys really soon.